Are human beings basically good or bad? This is a question that psychologists and philosophers have tried to answer for decades, if not even centuries and centuries. And while the answer to this question depends on who you ask, I think uh, there's a lot of evidence that suggests one way over the other. Now, for a very long time, people have thought that human beings are basically bad, because how else could we explain wars, all of this aggression and violence? No, it must be in human nature to want to hurt other people, and people don't really care what happens to their neighbor or a stranger. So we have been told these stories over and over and over that people are basically bad. But is that really the truth? In the book Humankind, A Hopeful History by historian Rutger Bregman from the Netherlands, there's a lot of evidence that suggests that these stories we've been told, these ideas that human beings are basically bad, that they're actually not the complete truth. And now, of course, in the book, he does consider how there are some room for explaining why do bad things happen. Why do humans impose bad things onto other humans? And part of that reason is the core belief that we are doing good. So sometimes people may act in ways that are actually damaging others because they believe that what they're doing is actually good. But no, just like everything else with human behavior and psychology, it's not a simple answer. And this book, Humankind, A Hopeful History, is very well researched, and it's very well argued how and why, or in our core, that we are basically good. And I also share this belief. Now, it may be challenging, like, why do all of these bad things happen? Why do we have inequalities? All of these things. And there are some historic explanations for that as well, because things did start changing when we settled, when we became farmers, when we started possessing land and started having monarchs, all of these things. We created a society that was unequal. But the point is that in our core, we are good. But our society does not believe this to be true. Our society tells us that we are selfish and we don't really care about other people. I would like to go into more depth with this book and the arguments, just to make it very clear that I'm not making this up. It's very, very well founded research, and it happens to be my own belief as well. So that's always nice when something you believe in is actually scientifically proven, or at least has been very well documented in so many ways. So that was it, and I send you peace.